Hey guys, what's up? She Pirate here, and I'm going to continue with my penny box wrap up with the 2017 Philadelphia P Mint Mark. And I've actually never noticed this, but there is not even a mintage listed on the 2019 Red Book. So if you know what the mintage is, let me know in the comments down below. But this is all the 2017 dated cents struck at Philadelphia Mint bear a P Mint mark in honor of the 225th anniversary of U.S. coinage. So this is the first and last time that they've ever put a P Mint mark on their 2000 on their pennies. So this is a really neat find. These are actually starting to become a little bit more scarce in my hunts. So I'm going to continue to pull them. Unless they are super cruddy, then, I'll leave them for the next person. But these actually all seem to be in pretty good condition. There is a variety that I found on YouTube from one of my viewers, and someone that I'm subscribed to said that there is a variety where there is an over polish on the shield. So I'm going to turn them around now so that we can look at them together. Okay, so I have turned them over to the reverse side, and I do not, well, at least with the naked eye, see that variety. But where the over polish and the error would be right here next to the initials. This part of the shield wouldn't connect with the banner. I do see that I might have something with, I think it's this one here, so we'll put it under the scope so that I can point it out in a closer image. Okay, so I pulled an example here of one that has a perfectly connecting shield right here to the banner. These are the initials. And I pulled two that I thought looked a little funny to me, but they're still connecting, but you can see where maybe the over polish was starting to occur. You see how that little line right there is starting to thin out? So in the variety, this line here would be completely non-existent. And that would make that the variety of the over polished shield. Here's a second example of one that I thought looked like maybe something was going on. And also I do see a little bit of, I don't know if that's that mechanical doubling. But if you let me know in the comments down below, I'd appreciate it. But you can see here, this is even a more polished shield right here. So again, this is a variety now that I'm going to be looking through on my 2017 penny cents. So let's see if maybe I can find it. I have several of them because like I've done several penny roll hunts, and I have several of these that I pulled. I've been pulling them since the beginning of time. But yeah, so there's some funny business going on this one. I didn't notice until now that I'm looking at the coin a little bit closer with you guys. As far as I know, I don't know if any doubling varieties or errors with this coin. I could be wrong. So if you know if anything I should be looking for, any suggestions in the comments down below would be very, very helpful. Let's look at that other one again. Yeah, this one's pretty rough. But yeah, let's look at the first one I put up and see if maybe we see that mechanical doubling on this one. And yeah, you can still kind of see it here. Or it could be the lighting too, I don't know, but definitely something worth looking at a little bit closer. Maybe I'll pull up some videos and see if I can't find some more information on that. Making my search list a little bit more extensive definitely makes the hunt funner to me. At first I was just looking for the wheat cents, but now that I've watched y'all's videos, I've updated my notes and definitely have a little bit more to look forward to as far as finding some goodies in my hunts. So I want to thank you guys for posting your videos as well, because it's helped me out a lot. All right. Okie dokie, let's move on to the 1982 Lincoln cent. And this is actually the year that the composition for this coin was changed from copper to copper plated zinc. So some of these may actually be, since it is a transition date, could be a copper penny. But you would have to weigh them each, and I have not done so with these. I actually have a whole box full of 1982s. I did separate these for you guys to show you the mintage rate for the Denver versus the Philadelphia. I always find a crap load of Denvers, and the Philadelphias aren't so easy to come across, but you can see that I did come across my fair share of both mints. And what we're looking for here is several varieties in the 1982, but one of the most common ones that we are all looking for are the small and large dates. And I will show you an example of the small and large date. This is another one of those varieties that I'm still very super rookie at, because I still have a hard time distinguishing the small and large dates. And actually Jeeps sent me a small and large date. Let me show it to you real quick. Hold on. Okay, sorry to jump around so much, but this is the 1960 small and large date that Jeep sent me. And I mean, my rookie eyes, I still have, even though it's here separated from me and labeled, I still have a hard time distinguishing the dates. So I'm going to do a little bit more research before I start doing that with my 1982s. All right, and here is an example of the 1982 Philadelphia large and small date. So you can see that the 2s in the small date, which is the most valuable one, is a very dainty 2. And even the 8 and the 9, you can see is very, there's the difference right there. So I guess that could be something that I look for. I was mostly focused on those 2s. So either I'm not coming across small and large dates, or I just wasn't really very knowledgeable of what I was looking for. But let's look at a few under the scope just to see if maybe you can help me identify. Okay, we'll go through a few of them together. I don't want to take up too much of your time. And what we're looking is for that small date. And you see that one? I would think it would be a small date, but it doesn't look like that dainty 2 that we saw in the photograph. So I think it's safe to move on from those. And that's not what we're finding there either. So now I'm mostly looking at that 9 and the 2. So and again, that one looks to me to be a small date. So I'm going to put it aside, and then we'll compare it. You see, in these, they start looking so similar. So yeah, I think I'm going to need to... This one you can tell it's a larger date, but you can, I'm going to definitely have to sit down with Mr. Shane. Maybe he can help me understand this variety a lot better. There's a big 2 there. So again, these are just a few that we're going to go through here together. If you see one, if you see a small date, let me know in the comments down below. But, yeah, as far as it goes with what I'm seeing, I'm just not, it's very difficult for me to distinguish them apart. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is going to wrap up my coin box wrap up for the 1982 and 2017 Philadelphia finds from this box. Next, I'm going to move on to just some different dates that I found. Maybe I found some San Francisco's, and I also found some dates that have some varieties on them that I think might be something worth pulling. So I did, just because I wanted to share them with you and see if maybe you can't help me identify some of those varieties, or even confirm, you know, that yeah, she probably you found something. So again, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate your feedback. So yeah, let's swing over to my next episode.